Good morning, dear students. Today I am sharing the video in which you will learn water, natural vegetation, and wildlife. Watch the video and understand the topic properly. Note down the important points in your note. Students, in last video we have discussed what is land. Students, land is an important natural resource. It is used for mining, forestry, building roads, housing, etc. Students, what is soil? The thin layer of grainy substance covering the surface of the earth is called soil. It takes hundreds of years to make just 1 centimeter of soil. Students, let us see the topic. I am going to explain you. First is water, second is causes of shortage of water, third is conservation of water resources, fourth is distribution of natural vegetation, and last is conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. Students, first we discuss few points about water. Student, water is an important natural resource. It means it is provided to us by nature. 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered with water. It means our Earth consists of 30% land and 70% water. When we see our Earth from this space, it appears blue. So that is why our Earth is known as water planet or blue planet. Students, oceans cover 2/3 of the Earth's surface and support rich variety of plant and animal life. Ocean water is saline and not fit for human consumption. Students, fresh water account for only 2.7%. Nearly 70% of this occurs as ice sheet and glaciers in Antarctica, Greenland, and mountain region. Students, total water is 70%. From this, 97% is oceans and 3% is available as a fresh water, or from 3% about 2% is found in glacier and only 1% occurs as a fresh water. Only 1% of fresh water is available and fit for human use. It is found as a groundwater, as a surface water in rivers, lakes, and as a water vapor in the atmosphere. Students, water can neither be added nor subtracted from the earth. Its total volume remain constant. It means earth is consists of two things: 30% land and 70% water. This percentage will not change. So its abundance only seems to vary because it is in constant motion, cycling through the oceans, air, land, and back through the process of evaporation, precipitation, and runoff. See the figure and understand. So water from oceans goes to air in the form of evaporation. Then condensation take place, and after condensation water comes on the earth in the form of precipitation. So total volume of water always remains same on the earth. Students, human use water not only for drinking, washing, bathing, but also for agriculture, industry, generating hydroelectricity, etc. So why there is a shortage of water? Students, increasing population, a rising demand for food, cash crop, increasing urbanization, a rising standard of living are the major factors leads to shortage in supply of fresh water either due to dry up water resources or water pollution. What are the causes of water pollution? Student, discharge of untreated or partially treated sewage in water bodies. Second is discharge of agriculture chemical, industrial effluent in water bodies. These things pollute the water. So water is very important resource for us. We cannot live without water. So water conservation is very important. So how we can conserve the water resources? First is the water pollution can be controlled by treating effluents suitably before releasing them in the water bodies. So industries should first treat the water, then put the water into the rivers. Second, we should increase the forest area. Forest and other vegetation cover slow the surface of runoff and renew the underground water. Third is the sprinkling effective irrigate. See, this is the way of irrigating the land by checking water loses through seepage and evaporate. In this way, it reduces the consumption of water for irrigation. And fourth our way is water conservation is rainwater harvesting. Student, it is the process of collecting water from the rooftops and directing it in an appropriate location where it is stored for future use. It is a way to store the rainwater in tanks, in other things, and use in future when required. So students, on an average, one spell of rain for 2 hours is enough to save 8,000 liters of water. So in this way we can conserve the water resources. Student, why are plants are important? Plants are important because plants provides us oxygen we breathe, give shelter to plants, protect soils, give us fruits, nuts, timber, etc. And they also maintain the ecosystem. Student, what is wildlife? Student, wildlife includes animals, bird, insect as well as the aquatic life forms. Why wildlife is important? Student, wildlife is important because they provide us milk, meat, hides and wool. Insect like bees provide us honey, help in pollination of flowers and have an important role to play as decomposers in ecosystem. Third, the bird feed on insect act as a decomposer cell as well. For this, animal big and small all are important to maintaining the balance in the ecosystem. In this way we can say wildlife is important for us. Student, what are the distribution of natural vegetation in the world? Students, the major vegetation of the world are grouped into 4 types. First is forest. They are found in areas of heavy rainfall. They are classified into evergreen and deciduous forest. What are evergreen? Evergreen forests do not shed their leaves in any season. That is why they are always known as evergreen forest. For deciduous forest, they shed their leaves in a particular season. They are also known as monsoon forest. Second is grasslands. They are found in areas of moderate rainfall. Our third vegetation is scrubs. They are found in dry areas like in our country they are found in the Rajasthan. Fourth is tundra vegetations. Tundra vegetation is found in the cold polar region in North Pole or in South Polar region. Students, what are the causes of decrease in natural vegetation and wildlife? Students, natural vegetation and wildlife is decreasing because the animals like tiger, elephant, etc. are poached for collection and illegal trade of hides, skins, nails, teeth, horns as well as feathers. What are poached? Students, pits are dug in forest and then covered with straw. Animals fall into the pit and then they caught the animals and kill them for hides, skin, nails, etc. Second, deforestation, soil erosion, construction activities, forest fires, tsunamis, and landslides are human and natural factors which accelerate the process of extinction of natural resources. Our natural resources are decreasing because of these reasons. Students, they are very important for us. So conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife is very important. So how we can conserve them? Student, they can be conserved by increasing awareness. We should aware the people that they are important for us, so we should grow more and more trees, increase the forest area. In this way animals will get the shelter which provides us so many things. National park, wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserves are made by government to protect natural vegetation and wildlife. Third, the awareness program like social forestry and Van Mahotsav should be encouraged at regional and communal level. So it will increase the forest area and also wild animals. Many countries have passed the law against trade as well as killing of birds and animals. And international level, cities has been established that list the several species of animals and birds in which trade is prohibited. Students, the full form of cities is the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. Fauna means plants and Fauna means plants and flora means animals. Conservation of plants and animal is an ethical duty of every citizen. They are important for us. So it is our duty that we should conserve natural vegetation and wildlife. Student, I hope all the topics are clear to you. Now you will see the assignment 2 which I have given to you in last week. Our first question was, what are the two main climatic factors responsible for soil formation? Two main climatic factors responsible for soil formations are temperature and rainfall. Second question is, write two reasons for land degradation today. Two reasons for land degradations are, first is human factor. It includes deforestation, overgrazing, overuse of chemical fertilizer or pesticides, etc. Second is natural factor. It includes rainwash, landslides, etc. Our third question is, why is land considered an important resource? Student, land is considered an important resource because it is used for forestry, mining, building houses, roads, and fifth is setting up of industries, etc. Our next question is, which method is appropriate to check the soil erosion of steep slope? Answer is terrace farming. And fourth question is, which factor determine the use of land? Name them. Factor determines the use of land are physical factor. It includes topography. Topography means plain, plateau, mountains, soil, climate, and availability of water. For example, plains are used for farming and plateaus are used for extracting minerals. Our second factor which determine the use of land is human factor. It includes population, technology. For example, India is second largest populated country in the world. So intensive farming is done in India to meet the increasing needs of the people. Our fifth question is, what do you mean by shelter belt? Rows of trees are planted to check the wind movement to protect the soil cover in coastal and dry regions are known as shelter belt. Students, now you will students, I hope all the questions are clear to you. Students, today you will get a worksheet in which you get the questions based on understanding of the topic. Do the worksheet and send the worksheet according to your given time schedules on WhatsApp group. Students, stay at home, stay healthy and maintain social distancing. May God bless the whole world. Thank you. Have a nice day.